Okay, hi.
Hi.
Welcome to the South Island podcast, or not even a podcast. I don't know what this is.
Yeah, we just gonna say interview.
Interview.
Yeah. Go ahead and
for
introduce
sure.
yourself though for the people who may not know you.
Hi, my name is Gayun. I'm a artist, local artist in Chicago. I produce my own beats and everything, but yeah.
So pretty much you like that.
Yeah, I do all my own beats. Like I just have to. It doesn't work when it's like other people's beats sometimes.
For sure.
I get that.
Yeah.
For sure.
So, do you feel like because you produce your own beats, that's like further helped your sound?
Yeah, because I don't know. Sometimes it like when I mean I've been trying to branch out and working with like other people and on their beats, but when it's mine, it's like it feels more deeper in my soul when it's like myself, and plus like I can play multiple instruments, so it makes it like much easier for me to just like.
What instruments do you all play?
I started off with piano when I was 4, and then I taught myself guitar, the flute, drums, bass, and I'm currently learning the Chinese instrument. It's called the guzheng.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't know how to say it in English, but we call it zheng in Chinese.
Right.
But yeah.
that's cool.
So you said you started piano at 4.
Yeah.
So music has pretty much always been like a big part of your life, pretty
Yeah.
much. When did that go from just being something like you enjoy to do to something like you like really wanted to do and like make yourself?
Well, I like hated piano when I was younger because like I had the stereotypical like Asian mother that like forced you to play an instrument, and it was piano for me, and I hated it. But my dad started putting me into like music camps, and that's when I was like, okay, this is kind of cool. But I never like really wanted to do music just because, again, like stereotypical Asian mother was
Right.
like, you can't make a living off of this. So I was like, okay, I'll just like try to find other things. But like every time I found like a hobby or like a career path that I wanted to go to, I just never liked it and always went back to music. So I like released a song like late summer of 2020, but I didn't realize that like I wanted to do this until like May 2021 when I started like getting booked for shows. That's when I was like, oh, maybe I should do something.
Right.
So yeah.
When you saw that you could make money off of it,
Yeah.
that's when like the flip
Yeah. Also
switch flip.
Flip the switch.
Yeah, but also like that's when I also realized that people liked my music. I kind of made music just to like cope with experiences that happened to me, so it really wasn't anything except for like, oh, this happened to me, I made a song about it, I'll just put it out because why not.
It was like a diary, kind of like just like expressing your thoughts and your experiences, and if people like it, then they like it type.
Yeah, so
I
like
feel you.
I didn't have any like expectations. Like yeah, I was a little nervous
Right.
releasing it, but like I had like no expectations really.
Okay, cool.
That's nice.
Well, go ahead.
That's how you go.
Well, seeing like your support system right now, is that like that's what's keeping you like going? Like you're seeing the impact that your music is making on people? Because I kid you not, like it's times when I'm just sitting in the car and I put my Apple Music on shuffle, and like your stuff does like it comes on. Like it's kind of cool just hearing like one of your friends on the radio and stuff. So I'm glad you kept going. I'm glad you found like your sound. I'm glad you're doing your own thing. Like I feel like your music is very like original and unique. So most definitely keep that going for sure.
Thank you.
For sure.
Thank you.
So like that first song that you had ended up dropping in summer 2020, what was the initial feedback on that, and like how did that really affect like your thoughts on making music going forward?
I think it was like terribly produced. I produced it myself. I think it was terrible, but people really liked it. People thought it was really short, so that's when I decided like, oh, like the first few songs that I've dropped, like they're kind of short, so I've kind of gone to like longer music songs. But you asked about like how people like recepted it.
Oh yeah.
People really liked it, and like I was like very surprised because it was a song that I wrote towards the end of like my relationship, so it was kind of like that was like actual diary for me. So people liked it. I was like, okay, this is cool. I feel like I could do like much better.
Yeah.
And people knew that too. I feel like I didn't really find my sound then yet. And then like hearing how people compare that reaction to that song compared to like the EP, people could definitely see that like I've found my sound more now than like before.
And like, and I know how hard it could be, like finding your sound. Shit, it took me years, dude. And I was making music like right now. I would never make ever again.
Right.
So just speaking on that, like, what do you feel like your style is now?
Really like atmospheric and like dreamy soul. I feel like I like to include different types of like genres and sounds in my music. I still don't know like what that sound is.
You're still finding it.
I'm still finding it, but I feel like it doesn't like really have a name, but like you can kind of like tell, because I like adding a lot of pads and like harmonies in my music. And
a vibe.
Yeah, like a vibe,
sure.
Something that like you can really like chill or like smoke to. That's the kind of vibe I like going for. So yeah.
When did you start producing your own music? Or when did you first start like making beats?
The pandemic. So like I think maybe like May 2020. But like that's when I just started playing around with Logic. Like I didn't make like a solid beat until the first song that I ever put out. That was like the first song that like I've ever like finished the beat to. But like because like I played piano, so like I would make songs on the piano when I was younger, but they were like not like concrete or anything. It was just like an instrumental on the piano.
Right.
But like actual beats and like using like an actual DAW, that was like May 2020, I would say.
That's cool as hell that you was able to pick that up.
Yeah.
Because like it takes people like a long ass time, right, to actually feel like they could make something that's like for them to, be able to create on.
Yeah.
Really. So that's cool that, you just started, really.
It was hard.
Yeah.
Because I still don't understand mixing, but I've noticed myself getting like a little better with mixing. So yeah.
Do you feel like your knowledge of like music theory helps you to make beats easier? Or shit, like...
I do understand music theory.
Okay, that.
I hate it though, because I go to school for it too. Not with like the mixing wise, but I guess like constructing a song wise, it has helped me. But also like I really don't need it, I guess you could say. But like I think like if there's like a certain sound like I want in my head, like if I just like want the sound to... If I want the song to go, like, take a different turn, because I like adding transitions, I'll use, like, music theory to figure out, like, which chord progression makes it sound sadder or happier. Like, do I, like, diminish it or,
Yeah.
So, like, I kind of use that sometimes.
Cool as hell, bro. That's some shit I wish I,
You can't.
had, like, the basic knowledge of. Yeah, that's true. It's like... Music theory is definitely something that everybody can go out there and learn if they put their mind to it. But, like, you... Speaking on, like, production and things, you just said, like, it's not really necessary, and I agree with that. You feel me? Me personally, I'm definitely more of the person where I just, like, go in and I just... Whatever pop into my head is what I put down.
Yeah.
And I edit it like that. So, for you... Like when you're making a beat or a song, do you already have something like in your mind, and like when you're doing it, that's just transferring over and making it something real, or do you kind of just like make it as like you go along, like song and beat?
Like both. I feel like it comes more fluidly when it's like when I'm writing the song about something that like just happened to me and my emotions are like at a high. But like instrumental wise, it's like both. Like sometimes I already have like a sound in my head, I'm like, I really like this. Like sometimes like I'll hear like another song and I just like hear like just 2 chords from it. I'm just like, I have to do something with that. And that's when I could use music theory to like, because there's already like a set chord progression that sounds good, and I just like apply it to it if I wanted to. But sometimes I'll just be like playing around on the keys or something, and that's when it just like pops in my head.